Hello Scorpio, my name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. Today we are going to be doing your May 2024 reading. It'll be a little bit different today. We're going to be doing a mix of tarot, charms, and oracle. So I'm going to shift into warp speed in a moment, lay out your first round of tarot cards and your charms. You could sit through and watch all that, or you could just skip straight ahead to the reading. We'll do the oracles live in real time. I will see you on the other side. Hello Scorpio. Okay, so let's get to it. Let me see where my pointer is here. Okay, so you do have in finances and wealth, you do have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups has to do with money is really good. This might be the start of something. This might be the start of growth. This might be the start of something you love. There is something having to do with money here. That's positive. It's pretty unclear right now. We're going to clarify all this stuff. So, but it's positive. So I'm not really worried about it. Here in career and business, it looks like you go contemplative with this Piscean energy. You're thinking about the direction your life is taken career-wise. You may have received a sort of gift. It says life is a gift. I do think you're starting to see life differently now for many, many reasons. But I do think you're going to be receiving a gift. And that gift could be in the form of a lead for a brand new job, a brand new business, a brand new career path. There's something here in the works for you. And the ace is the beginning of something, right? It's the start of something great. It's actually the start of something that you're going to love. So these are really hopeful cards. So if you're contemplating changing careers, changing jobs, just more forward momentum, more money, that looks like it's going to happen. And you're going to start to see the proof of that this month. I'm not saying that by the end of the month you're going to be independently wealthy, but you're going to be on a new track. You're going to have a more decisive take on what's happening. Here in your social life, it's pretty interesting. You have the King of Pentacles. It's Taurus energy for sure, but more than that, it's solidity. It is abundance that's long-lasting, right? So you have something long-lasting appearing in your social circle, along with the stone of contentment here. And I have to say that this does touch over into your career and business as well. So you're going to be content in the future. And I think the thing that really drives it home for me is this ruby. And yeah, this is a ruby. This is not just a worthless piece of rock, right? And if we polish it, we would see its worth. But in an unpolished state like this, we might just walk right past it and not see the value. What I like about this is it's right in the center, and dead center here is where you reside. This is the closest thing to the center. So you may start finding value in things that you didn't find value in before. Maybe you're getting to a certain point in your life where I'm just throwing this out as an example. This might not be it at all, but as an example, maybe you went out and partied every night. Maybe you went out and got drunk every night and did all these crazy things. And now you're starting to get to a point in your life, you're like, that's not enough. I need something that's more long-term, something that's more solid, something that's more real. I'm tired of that, so I'm going to do this. Maybe back then, when you were doing all those things, you didn't find value in what you find value in today. So all this is definitely star, and you have the star here. Yeah, that could be Aquarian energy, but I do think this is a healing and a wish coming true. And I do think that there are a lot of really good things here on tap for you, Scorpio. In your love life, in particular, you have the 10 of Pentacles. And as you can see, there is a couple on this card. It's not just one person. There are two people on this card sharing in this abundance. So what I see is abundance, longevity, tied together here. Perhaps you met someone who has changed your trajectory. Perhaps you will meet someone this month, if you haven't already, who will change your trajectory, change your values, change your wishes. And this relationship has the potential to grow from a seed like this to a tree with roots. Beautiful energy. And I think I remember a lot of your readings in the past were you working on yourself. So maybe this is the payoff for all that work you've done. Here in health, it looks like you are looking, once again, you are looking to your past. I don't want to ruin this right now, but it is somebody looking towards their past to find keys for the future and to find keys for the present. You do have the rainbow here, and this is the happily ever after. It could be the queer community as well. It could be both for you. But there is a rainbow here, and rainbows come after a storm. And it's because you were brave. It's because you were able to look at the past and label it for what it was and go through and do the shadow work, do the stuff that nobody wants to do to get to all this good stuff. Here in home and family, your family might be exhausting. Your family you may have been wounded by them. Your past looks tough here, Scorpio, but regardless of what this person has been through, they're still standing, and that's something to really be proud of. Here in spirit and self, I love this for you. You have the King of Wands, which is a fire sign. Now, you could have a fire sign highly aspected in your life that is really important on this journey, or this could be you stepping into this wand energy. I always look at Scorpio like it's water on fire, so this could be you finally stepping into this fire energy of power. And to drive it home, you have the amplification crystal on top of this, and you also have salty. I mean, listen, as you wake up, as you become woke in your own life, right? Woke with your own shadow work, as you start to awaken, you could become a little salty, especially if you have realized what you have been through, what you have been put through. So that might be a part of your healing. You also have the card here of Sagittarius, which is also another fire sign, and this person may be very important on your journey. You may have Sagittarius highly aspected in your chart. Or something may have occurred to kick this off during Sagittarius season, November, December. Any of those things could be true, and it's going to be different for all of you. Here in self, you do have the travel charm, but it is upside down, and I'm wondering if it's upside down because you're putting travel plans on hold. Because travel plans might be messed up. Maybe you want to travel, but you're deciding, like with this, you're deciding to put your priorities in order. That's very possible. It doesn't look bad at all. It just looks like you know what you want, you know what you'd like to grow, and you're just doing the work necessary. After the inner work that you've done, you're doing the outer work now. Whoever I'm connecting to with these Scorpio readings, I would love to meet you. I mean, you just really you're inspirational as far as I'm concerned. Here in advice and counsel, I find this fascinating. You have the Magician, and like I always say in all the readings, the Magician is the archetype that has all the tools necessary to achieve anything. If I had to assign a sign for the Magician, I would probably choose Aquarius. Some people choose other things, okay? Some people say Aries, whatever. But I don't think that matters so much here. What matters is in the advice sector, you have all the tools necessary, and you have proven that. And to drive this point home, you have two charms here. And these charms are on the border of advice and partnerships. You have these two charms in the reverse. You have this in the reverse and that in the reverse. These would be tools. This would be a tool for luck. This would be a tool for blocking negativity. And these are in the reverse. And I have to tell you, I really believe it's because you don't need them. You don't need luck. You don't need spells to ward off evil spirits or anything like that, protection. You have, as the Magician, all the things necessary to do things yourself. And that shooting star will, to me, portends your wish is coming true. in a big way here, Scorpio. You have the 1111 card. I love seeing this in people's readings because this is obviously a happily ever after card. This is synchronicity. You're doing the work you need to do. You're seeing the benefits of that work. You have love in your life here. Love that you can count on, love that is solid, available to you. You are not closing out any cycles anytime soon because you have closed out the ones that need closing out, and you are focused on the ones that are right in front of you. You can finally rest here a little bit, Scorpio. You will start planning for your future past this. For sure. You may be considering certain things even now, but you've done all the hard work already. You have done a lot of hard work. The Spirit has guided you with this Wheel of Fortune. Spirit has guided you into a new timeline. You are dead set staying where you are. In whether it's this relationship or this mindset, there is something, you have been through it. This is a page, and maybe as a page you went through it. You had to rise from the ashes as a child even. That very well could be. But here, once again, you have the Emperor. And what does the Emperor have behind him? All the tools he needs to be successful at his disposal. And here's another card with the back to us, and it's justice, right? Justice and balance. You don't need to do anything. Balance is going to come to you with that butterfly. You're going through this metamorphosis, and in the past you may have had to fight for this, but here we go. Here is the Queen of Cups counterpart. You're with a counterpart, whether you're two men, two women, a man and a woman. It doesn't really matter. My readings are pretty sexless. You have your counterpart here on the table. You have this Piscean energy of knowing, just knowing. You are highly intuitive at this time. This was born from a time of turbulence. This was born from a time perhaps when in the past, you just didn't want to look at your childhood, didn't want to look at the bad things, didn't want to look at yourself, right? But here you are now in this Leo energy, in this strength. And as a result and as a reward, you have good things moving towards you. I think you realize that no matter what happens, it's a small strike. It is not a catastrophe. It's not the end of the world. If you haven't come into this realization yet, you will come into the realization that you're going to take things as they come. Not everything is the end of the world. And even the joy that the sun, you are probably understanding, and I'm telling you, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to by the end of this month. This is the Sun card, right? And on this side of the Sun card, it's still joyous, it's still happy, but you notice that wall, right? I think you're going to start to realize that no matter how many walls are put in front of you, you can do it. You've done it already. And here you have look at this. Yeah, you have this to me is an indication, especially with this card right here. This is an indication of marriage in your future. What do you have here? For better and for worse, for richer and for poorer. You guys aren't going to be problem free, but you guys are going to be going through what you need to go through together. You have, you're moving forward together. You're alchemizing. And, it wouldn't surprise me if this whole thing, this is Sagittarian energy again, by the way. You've had it come out twice. It wouldn't surprise me if you did so much work on yourself that you alchemized this outcome without even realizing it. You have the star here. Hello. Healing, wishes coming true, Aquarian energy. And here, I'm going to stop because this is the Lovers. This is a decision, Gemini energy, decision you have made. This is a decision you have made. This is the universe at large, your higher self, God, whatever you'd like to call it, blessing the two of you. And here you have your future, right? Your future, with the shooting star. Love it, love it, love it. This is beautiful energy. I know it's a long time coming. You have been through the mill. I'm going to pick this up because, of course, I got ahead of myself without using my oracle cards. I just couldn't help it. I saw the bottom of the deck and I really wanted to do it. So let's move this over and do some clarifying, okay? Let's look at your finances and wealth. Finances and wealth with your Ace of Cups. You have Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. I would say this is a really good light time. You're going to be either getting news or coming into some sort of realization or mindset with your money where you're not going to be as worried. If you were worried in the past, that's going to be coming to an end. In your career and business, you have a gong, an exciting event. There is good news here. With your career and your money, for sure. There is absolutely good news here, especially with this charm, with this gift charm. Something is going to be happening here for you, Scorpio. You have here in your social life, and that was such an impressive sector to me. Look at this. You have honor and respect will come to you, and you have mountain road. You are on the road to success. Remember all the great things I said about this, about the fact that you're searching for stability, you're finding value in things that maybe you didn't find value in the past. You're being crowned here with success. This road was arduous. That doesn't look easy, but you did it. You did it. Show me this love and partnership. Love and partnership. Love and partnership. A period, all right, so you may have gone through a period of depression in the past. I saw that in your cards over the quickie readings and all that stuff. I did see you going through whatever you need to go through, whatever you needed to go through to get to where you are now. You went through a bad period of time with depression, with anger, with frustration, and it was all sort of leading you to this. You know, there's value in this because this can grow into something that lasts longer than anything on earth. I mean, think about these oak trees. Beautiful. All right, so let's look at your health and well-being. Look at this rainbow. It says someone's trying to come. Yeah, well, I believe this wedge comes from, this goes over here, comes from this family thing. You've had some family toxicity here, Scorpio. This could be from, I mean, I do think that for many of you, it's from when you were young. And I do think you had parents, siblings, I don't know, family members that tried to drive wedges in between relationships. And I do think that this rainbow says that you're going to overcome it, or that you are overcoming it. I really think many of you are in this really good space. And I'm telling you, if you're not, you will be by the time this month is over. I think you're going to look back and understand that all that work is definitely worth it. Here in, you know, the home and family sector, you have archway, right? New opportunities, new pathways opening up away from all that toxicity and turmoil. And in spirit and self, you have, it says you should avoid valid criticism. I know a lot of Scorpions don't like to be criticized. I mean, no sign really does. But, you know, this comes with the Sagittarius sign. And there may be a friend in your life that gives you valid criticism that you don't listen to simply because, you know, nobody likes criticism, right? But Sagittarius did come out twice. There might be a friend in your life, maybe it's even your partner, with Sagittarius highly aspected in their chart. Look at their whole chart and look for stelliums, sun, moon, rising, Mars, things like that. And I do think you'll probably find this person to be, the criticism is valid and the criticism is helpful. And so you are entering into a time in your life where you will be able to accept criticism as, when it comes from a valid source, a helpful source, and you're going to be able to mutate that, alchemize that into benefiting you and making you even better. You'll be even more fabulous. Think about it. Show me this advice here. Show me this advice. New job and career. Definitely new job and career for you. There is something new coming here. There is just absolutely something new. Okay, so let's look at, you got one. You can't make this up. This is the Sagittarius again. I'm telling you, there is a Sagittarius in your life, or somebody with a lot of Sagittarian energy in their chart that is a positive force in your life. It's come out 3 times, probably more, honestly. I think that it's 4 times if I remember in here, but at least 3 times, and I think it's 4. So that is a definite sign. We'll do one more card for Scorpio. Scorpio, I love this reading. Celebration. What does that say? What does that say? It says gifts. It says gifts. Yes, abundance, gifts. All this will be yours. I will, you know what? Yeah, all right, I might as well. I'll do one more card for you. You don't need it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Give me one more card for Scorpio, Spirit. Give me one more card for Scorpio. Give me the right card for... got 2. So you have power with the volcano. You do have a lot of fire energy on the table, but you also have air, which is motion. And I said that with the chariot. It's forward motion, and powered by this fire energy. You're unstoppable. Go play the lottery. Go do whatever it is you want to do, and there is a very strong chance you're going to find success. Big hugs, Scorpio.